Hey everyone! Welcome to my channel. Before you dive in, hit that subscribe button. Your support keeps these stories coming. The rain pounded hard against the windows of our Brooklyn brownstone tonight. Streetlights blurred in the downpour. I, Sarah Jenkins, sat on the couch, flipping through old photo albums. My phone buzzed loudly with a text from my sister Emily. It was a screenshot from her best friend, Lisa. It showed me and Emily's husband, Mark, laughing at a coffee shop in Manhattan. Our arms looked too close for comfort. My stomach dropped suddenly. That was just last week's casual meetup. But the angle made it look wrong. Emily's follow-up message hit hard. "How could you betray me like this?" I typed back frantically. "It's not what it looks like. It's a fake photo from Lisa." But she didn't reply to me. The apartment felt colder immediately. Brooklyn's autumn chill was seeping in. Why would Lisa stir this up for us? Emily and I shared everything, always. From childhood secrets to adult dreams. This rift cut deeply between us. I couldn't sleep that night at all. Tossed in my queen bed. Sheets tangled like my thoughts. Rain tapped the fire escape, echoing my fast heartbeat. Emily was my rock, my best friend. She drove me to college interviews. I helped her through her first divorce. Now this huge lie threatened to end us. Morning came gray and dull. I worked at a small bookstore in Park Slope. Shelves lined with romance novels. The irony stung as I dusted them off. A customer asked for breakup reads. I forced a quick smile. My phone lit up later unknown number. A man's voice, calm and steady. "Hi Sarah, I'm Alex, Emily's co-worker at the ad agency. I heard about the drama. I saw you two at the farmer's market. Mind meeting for coffee?" I paused, stacking books. Brooklyn traffic hummed outside. What harm in meeting an ally? "Sure, let's talk," I agreed. Noon at a cozy cafe on Fifth Avenue. Steaming lattes on wooden tables. Alex was 30-something. Neat button-down, a casual vibe. His eyes were kind behind glasses. He slid over some printouts. Emily's private chats with Lisa. Lisa was claiming I stole Mark. More edited pictures appeared. One from Central Park benches. Alex said Emily showed him everything. She was desperate for advice. My hands shook on the mug. The foam heart was melting away. Lisa got promoted over Emily recently. Jealousy was clear as daylight. Alex leaned in closer to me. "We can fix this together," he said. "We must investigate quietly now." I nodded quickly, tears pricking my eyes. A total stranger fighting for me. Gratitude warmed the chill. Our detective days kicked off in New York. The city buzzed around us. Subway rides to Lisa's yoga studio in Chelsea. Mats rolled out, incense burning softly. Poses looked graceful under soft lights. We posed as new students. The instructor mentioned Lisa's rants about Emily's perfect life and marriage. We exchanged quick glances. Our lead was confirmed. Then to Soho streets for a stakeout. Cobblestones were wet from drizzle. Lisa met a friend at a bistro. Outdoor tables, chatter was loud. They whispered Emily's name. Lisa smirked, "My plan's working. I will break her heart good," she said. My pulse raced instantly. Alex hit record on his phone. His jaw set firm, quiet fury showing. We slipped away unseen. Hudson River view was golden at dusk. Wind whipped our coats hard. New York's skyline promised justice. The deep hurt remained. Emily ghosted all my calls completely. Family dinner was at Mom's place in Queens. Pot roast aroma filled the air. Sizzling carrots and gravy were ready. But tension was thick as fog. Emily burst out suddenly. Pointing at me, "You wrecked my marriage." Her face flushed, eyes stormy. I stood, arms open for a hug. She backed away, fake tears falling. Mom hushed us loudly. Dad cleared his throat. "Talk it out," he urged. Emily stormed to the guest room. The door slam echoed through the house. I sank into a chair, heartbroken. My fork was idle on the plate. Why does doubt spread so fast, always? Human flaws grow like weeds in concrete. I texted Alex quickly, "Need backup." Alex's idea sparked a plan. Test Emily's trust indirectly. Not a fake romance act, but a loyal friend gesture. We met at Washington Square Park. The arch towered high. The fountain splashed water. I carried Emily's birthday gift bag. Her favorite scarf inside. Alex jumped in as a passerby. Helped me lift the bag high. Emily emerged from the fountain edge. Watching, suspicion in her eyes. Her brow furrowed, curiosity piqued. Alex vanished into the crowd. I approached, bag in hand. "Sis, this is for you," I said simply. She took it, hesitant and slow. Her fingers brushing mine. Wind rustled the red leaves. A crack in her wall appeared. But she muttered, "Still playing games." I swallowed my hurt. My resolve hardened like steel. Weeks blurred in the city grind. Central Park leaves turned crimson. Alex and I dug deeper still. We tracked Lisa's old job buddy. At a dim Irish pub in Midtown. Guinness foam heads covered the pints. The buddy spilled everything over drinks. Lisa envied Emily's career rise. She faked the pictures to sabotage her. Used my Instagram snap. Pasted Mark's silhouette in the background. Alex noted every word spoken. "This nails it," he concluded. I high-fived him, excitement bubbling. "Thanks for sticking through this," I said. His grin was easy and genuine. "Team effort," he replied. Pub lights were warm and yellow. Doubt's shadows started shrinking away. The twist hit like thunder in the night. On a stormy evening, Emily called me. Her voice was cracking. "I'm sorry," she choked. Agency overtime lights buzzing loudly. She confessed Lisa had bragged. She admitted to all the fake pictures. Just to snag Emily's promotion spot. Emily sobbed. I believed the worst instantly. I raced over, cab horns blaring. My umbrella forgotten, puddles splashing. Agency lobby marble felt cold. Emily collapsed in my arms. We cried rivers of sadness and relief. Her whispers, I thought you turned on me. I stroked her hair gently. Family doesn't break, I promised. Truth always lights the way. Alex waited at the lobby edge. He handed tissues, soft and white. His nod was solid support. From there our bond mended slow. Emily apologized over brunch. Diner pancakes were fluffy, syrup dripping. She gripped my hand firmly. Forgive my blindness, please. Alex joined us, laughs flowed easily. Emily asked, should I forgive Lisa? I shook my head. Protect yourself first. Grace is our own choice. Pancakes were sweet as peace. Brooklyn bridges linked us tighter. Looking back now, missteps are like NYC traffic jams. Bottlenecks eventually pass. Emily launched her own design firm. I managed bookstore expansions easily. Alex got promoted to partner. We three are brunch regulars now. Diner chatter is life's soundtrack. The story whispers a lesson. Don't let lies derail your path. Chase facts boldly and fight back. You'll find double joy in the end. Humanity's mess is common, but love is the cleanup. If this tugged your heart, comment your tale below. Like, subscribe, join the fam. Next one's epic.